with that, our next person is Toast. What do you have for us?
I don't know. Give me a minute.
A certain series, something? Are you looking up the? Do you want me to say the title here?
No.
Okay.
I don't
What do
know.
you have?
I don't know.
All right. Well, Toast
Dark,
series.
Dark. Who's your favorite from the? Who's your favorite from the Showa era?
From the Showa era? Uh,
You have 3 correct answers.
I don't know. When did the Showa era end, technically? Let me see.
Before 2000, I believe.
Uh,
It was 1989.
yeah, it was 89.
Oh wow. Okay.
To be honest, I really haven't seen a lot of them. I've really only seen Kamen Rider, Amazon, and Black. Actually, I don't think I watched Black RX.
Did you know Black Sun is counts as Showa?
The Black
Or
Suns counts as Showa?
Black and Black RX count as Showa, even though they're not.
Yeah, but what about Black Sun? Black Sun is not
Yes.
Showa. That came
It
out like 2
counts.
years
It
ago.
counts. It
I mean, then
counts.
it's
Don't
Black
know.
Suns because it's fucking woke
Just
and
stop
awesome.
fucking
Hell
around,
yeah.
man.
Black Suns is sick. Yeah,
Weird.
probably the original Amazon. I thought the original Amazon was cool. I
He's
mean,
naked.
I don't know. Ichigo's cool.
Nia, what about you? Let's go around the table.
What, like series or
Yeah, which
or
Kamen Rider from the
Rider?
Showa?
Hell yeah, Nia. Yeah.
That's actually true. If it's
Um,
Rider, then it is just fucking Ichigo. Like,
I'd say Agito is Showa, right? I'd say
no,
Agito.
No,
No?
that's no.
Agito is not
Kuga
Showa.
begins
No.
Heisei.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
Heisei, yeah.
Then yeah, I'd just say Black, right? Like,
That's fair. Cause that mine, I'm gonna say Black RX.
Yeah,
Ectophase
I was gonna say, like,
activate.
trust me, like, when I was looking at it, I was looking for Agito because I was like, if Agito's in there, it's Agito.
yeah.
Don't you love Ectophase activate near? Where they
Cool.
got that weird that weird little Furby looking dude just for had to have a mascot? God damn. What about you? You know what? Let's go. Yeah, let's go on to that. What about you, Spire?
I don't into Kamen Riders, so unfortunately, I have no opinion on this. That doesn't mean I dislike this franchise.
Yeah,
I just
you will never turn into a 40-year-old day laborer in Japan that can fight bears,
Oh,
okay?
oh my god. But yeah. Anyways, do you want to tell us about your series,
No,
Toast?
you tell us about the series.
Okay. So Toast series here. I'm just gonna read the premise then, or end the title. Is good. Is Tojima Tanzaburo wants to be a Kamen Rider, also known as Tojima Tanzaburo wa Kamen Rider ni Naritai. So Tanzaburo Tojima has just turned 40 and is still seriously dreaming of becoming a Kamen Rider. Just as he is about to give up on this dream, he gets caught up in a quote-unquote false shocker robbery. So
You know who else is 40?
what?
You
Most
know
of
who
the
else
rest
is
of the
40?
cast? Anthony Fantano?
Who?
I was gonna say Germa, but okay.
German is not 40 yet.
See?
Yeah. Anyways, do you wanna give
Wait,
us
how
the
old is Germa
series?
again? He's
I think he's like
38 or something, right?
37 or 38, yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I thought Germa was older than Vinny. Vinny's pushing 40. I don't know.
Wait, what? Never
Alright,
mind.
do you wanna-
Germa is 40. I'm stupid.
Yeah, like
he was
I'm.
born in 85. Bro,
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
damn.
fucked. 40 is the new
Crazy.
30, dude.
It's over.
Yeah.
Anyways, Toast, do you wanna
So,
go and tell us
stories
about
about this
your
dude.
series?
Tojima's like, hey, this Kamen Rider thing is really cool, and he grows up liking it, and then it's basically taken over his entire life. I don't know. The backstory is pretty simple. Yeah, he's like, I want to become a Kamen Rider, and then everyone laughs at him for trying to be a Kamen Rider, but he still does it. And then to become a Kamen Rider, what he does is he goes he goes. What do you think he does, Near? He does the basic. He does the thing.
What?
How do you train to become a Kamen Rider, Near? Where do you go?
Um, the woods, obviously.
That's correct. He goes to the mountains and punches trees
Yep.
to train his muscles, and then he sees a bear, and he's like, "Damn, it's a bear." Then he beats up the bear,
That's probably not a good idea, but
but he beat the bear, so he can. So he's okay. He's actually at that point he's actually better than Takamura. Takamura struggled against the bear, but Tojima singled decisively defeated the bear.
But what's
And
the
he's like,
point when there's no shocker?
yeah, because when yeah, that's right. Because after he beats the bear, he's like, "Damn, Shocker turned me into a cyborg," and he screams that. Yeah, he's a construction worker, and he's as he turns 40, he's like, okay, I don't know, I don't think I can do this anymore, and so he sells all of his Kamen Rider merch, and goes to sulk at a festival, and that's when he
But
sees
why
the
does he sell his Kamen Rider merch?
because he's like, I'm turning 40, and I have no family, and
Wrong.
if I die alone, and,
Oh wait, keep
and
going.
if he and he's like, if I die alone while I'm 40, someone will just see all my Kamen Rider merchandise and just throw it away. So I might as well just sell it. So he sells it.
Exactly, because he was like, it has to go to someone else. It can't get thrown away.
Yeah. So he's sulking at a festival, and that's when he meets the Shocker gang wannabes who are just some dudes in ski masks, led by a Yakuza dude who's like, I've always liked Shocker better than Kamen Rider. So it's like that sets him up as, I don't know, the antithesis to him. And so you know, so like the Shocker gangs like beating up people and stealing, and then he sees a mask. He sees a mask from the mess stall, and he's like, oh, do I do it? Do I become a Kamen Rider? Because it's he had a flashback like during this episode, which is slightly different in the manga because this is his flashbacks in a later chapter of the manga that I looked up. But yeah, his flashback is he's training to become a Kamen Rider, and when he's in high school, there was this chick that was being beaten up by that was like being accosted by some thugs, and he steps in to help. And then later, when the thugs want revenge, like they bring the whole gang to a school, and he's like, "All right, I'll take you on." And then he gets beat up by the thugs. But then and then his last resort is, "All right, you asked for it. I guess I have to henshin." Then he takes off his shirt, and it reveals that he's drawn the cyclone belt on his stomach. He's like, "Shiki, henshin," and he does the
Is
whole
like
henshin
real, or
pose.
like did he just like draw it with marker or something?
No, yeah, it's
It's
drawn with
drawn with
marker.
it's drawn with marker, and everyone's like, "Who the hell is this guy? He's crazy." But then he, but then he, but then he beats up the entire gang and sends them flying. So it's like, oh
Nice.
shit, this guy's crazy. Even though he beat up the gang, everyone's like, this guy's a crazy weirdo. Don't go near him. And then he's like, damn, I shouldn't have henshin in front of everyone.
Should
So
all over.
like, maybe that's why he's become more reclusive about his liking to become Kamen Rider, and that's why
Uh-huh.
he now he's 40 and whatnot. But yeah, once he puts on the mask, he feels the rush. He's like, damn, I feel it, bros. I feel I, I feel the energy. Now I can become a superhero. And then he starts crying as you see in the promotional material. You guys know what crying means, right? When you're a Kamen Rider, right?
What? Wait, what does it mean?
What? Oh, you guys don't remember ep the eponymous tears of a Kamen Rider?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's an allegory towards a Kamen Rider tears spire. If you didn't know, in the original manga, and which is whenever Ichigo transforms, there's these dark lines that appear down his face that look like tears, but those are just the surgery scars. And so his tears is symbolic of the Kamen Rider's tears when they transform, because to transform you must become something less than human and whatnot. I don't know. It's a complicated thing, Spire. You don't understand. You have to look up Rider lore to understand it. Whatever.
Yeah,
You
you
wouldn't, you
wouldn't
don't
get
get it,
it.
Mom.
You're not on the same level as us
Yeah,
Kamen Rider understanders.
yeah, pretty much. It's just like that, but he's not crying tears. He's crying tears of joy. He's like, finally, I can become the hero. Then he punches the dude, and like everyone's like, oh shit, he's actually really strong. He punches two dudes, and he does a rider kick. And he's like, oh, this is the best feeling ever. But then he looks around, everyone's like, who is this freak? Then he runs away. But yeah,
What is the core of this series afterwards? Is it just like introspection? What is it? Is it like
it's
an
about
episodic
it's
No.
about
story?
old. No, it's about all these old dudes, all these adults playing Kamen Rider Pretend. But then it turns out Shocker is real. That's basically the whole story. Like they
Now,
start off with
is
like,
it Shocker is real or is it just the thugs from the
no, Shocker's
Yakuza?
real. It's
Oh,
revealed
so
in like,
they do reveal like real shot. Okay, because
yeah,
I only
because
got 3 episodes in or 2 episodes in.
what
Okay,
if you're it's an this is an episode 2. Like right,
is it?
yeah. When
Oh,
when Tackle debuts, the Tackle chick, she's like, oh,
yeah.
her backstory is, oh, when I was a kid, I got beat up by some bullies, and they were like, oh, you're a woman. Women can never be boys. Then her dad was who loved strong. He's like, that's not true. Look at this, electromagnetic human Tackle. She's a woman, but she's also the first female Kamen Rider. And then showed Yuriko, the female, and the female I guess the female Kamen She's like, wow, Yuriko's so cool. I want to be just like her. But then spoilers, I guess. She sees the episode where Tackle dies, and then she becomes depressed. But then her dad's like, "Don't worry, Tackle's not dead. Do you know why your name is Yuriko? Because I've named you after Tackle. You will become the second Tackle the second." And so she's dedicated her whole life to become Tackle the second and whatnot. So she debuts, and then they both defeat the Shocker thugs. But then it turns out Shocker is real because there was a real Shocker combatant that saw what the Shocker thugs were doing. He's like, "You guys are making Shocker look bad," and then they beat up the Shocker thug, or the Shocker combatant. But then as if Shocker is real, then that means Kaijins are real too. So they encounter, like, I guess the main antagonist of the first 6 episodes. Can you guess which Kaijin it is? Dark, Dark Beer.
Uh,
It's always the
Spider.
same one. Hell yeah, dude! It's the
Go.
Spider Kaijin. So they're like, "Oh no, Shocker is real," and then they meet up with some other dudes, and they're like, "Oh, if you're if you call yourself Tackle and if you call yourself Kamen Rider, you know that Shocker is our mortal enemy." So now they're basically the whole thing is these are regular dudes, regular freaks who are cosplaying as Kamen Rider who have to defeat Shocker and Kaijins, and that's the whole story of this series, basically.
So is the focus more on them just like actually doing like battle scenes against each other, or is the focus more on just like their introspections, like in between the act?
They all have their backstories. Like, yeah, there's
Yeah. So is the focus on those backstories, or is it
no,
what's?
it's fighting Shocker, of course. Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay. Okay.
Tojima has his backstory, and then Yuriko has her backstory, and then the V3 guy who appears. If you've seen the promotional art, there's the V3 guy, and then there's the Riderman guy, and then there's I guess a fifth character. I won't reveal who it is, but you probably see her in the promotional art. But yeah, they all have their own backstory. The
Mhm.
V3 guy and the Riderman guy, Their backstory is actually the best one, I would say, because their backstory is you know, they liked V3 and they were with their grandparents, but then they encountered Shocker when they were little twice, like randomly. One time they encountered a Shocker dude who lived in the neighborhood, and then another one, their grandparents were killed by, I believe, the Bat Kaijin. So like, oh, we're now on a quest for revenge against Shocker, and we've gathered some trustworthy allies, and that's why those two fight Shocker. But yeah, Tojima and Yuriko, they just lucked into fighting Shocker. They're like, oh damn, we're actually fighting Shocker. And yeah, that's basically a pretty uh, basic story. But what makes it good is have you guys peeked at the manga?
No.
No.
Because the manga, no offense to the artist Shibata Yokosaru, the manga looks like ass compared to the anime. Looks like ass.
Session in chat says he likes it more than Samurai Flamenco, which is
That is
that's
very true. That is very true. I support that.
yeah. I guess
Yeah,
you want to go.
because these are regular dudes. They were like, yeah, I love Kamen Rider this much that I will fight Shocker. And like Samurai Flamenco is pretty happy-go-lucky. Um, this has humor in it, but they treat their roles as the Kamen Riders seriously. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call Samurai Flamenco.
Uh,
Samurai Flamenco is a sham compared to this because if you didn't know, this is an officially endorsed Kamen Rider spinoff. Who's the who's the
wait, this is like an actual official like
yeah.
spin-off.
I mean,
Okay.
if you have to be able to use Kamen Rider like this. So this who's the um studio for this? Let me see.
It's a Leiden film.
Oh, Leiden.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
it's Leiden Films makes it, but it has it's in cooperation with with actual Toei and Ishimori Productions. If you don't know what Ishimori Productions is, it's basically the I guess the stand-in. I don't know, like the stand-in for for everyone of Shotaro Ishinomori's works. What would you call that? Like this is the company that handles all of the Shotaro Ishinomori's works, basically. What's the word for that?
Oh, yeah.
Like basically, this is the company that handles everything that has to do with Shotaro Ishinomori. If you don't know who that is, he's the guy who made Kamen Rider, Cyborg 009, Kikaider, Skull Man, basically every. He's legendary. Don't talk to me unless you know who Shotaro Ishinomori is. Fire.
I apologize.
But
But
yeah, where was I going? But yeah,
do you want
it's
to
an
talk about
official
the
Kamen
audio
Rider
visuals?
spinoff. Yeah, the audio visuals are vastly improved compared to the manga. Like I said,
Oh, really?
no,
So you like the character designs here a little bit more than the manga?
they're much better than the manga, and like
Okay.
you can tell there's a lot of love put into this series because yeah, it does look much better.
Yeah, the I was
let me
gonna
close.
say I was telling Nier at one point the reanimated um like Showa Rider scenes were really good. Um they did a really good fucking job.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I guess that would be the well, that would be a main draw to people who just watched anime because it looks really good. It's I've been hearing people say that it's better than One Punch Man. This is the One Punch Man of this season, and I'm like,
All
hey,
right. To be
One
fair,
Punch
I
Man's right
think
there, guys.
past a certain point, it's not that high of a bar to be like, this is better than One Punch Man in terms of audio visuals, right? Am I the crazy one here? So that's a certain point. So, but yeah, okay. Anything else?
Have you guys seen the clip of Tojima beating up the thugs? It's all been all over Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up the manga panels for that one here to look real quick.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of absurd. Like they just completely were like, yeah, I guess we'll just I guess these are storyboards at the end of the day. That's wild. That does not look very good.
It's very interesting because I think Toast actually recently covered a because this is usually the opposite, right? Usually the manga tends to be of slightly higher quality than the anime, and the anime is like a diluted version of like the character designs in the manga, stuff like that, right? Um, but this is the opposite, where the manga's panels are a little bit funky, and then the anime improves upon them,
Yeah,
right?
that's why I said this has the blessing of both Toei and Ishinomori. So they're like, all right, we
Mhm,
have to make this look good. And to their credit, it looks really good. The battle scenes are really
mhm,
good too, and whatnot. So there's a
mhm.
lot of love to put in this. So
But
yeah,
it's also like because you also covered not recently, but 1 or 2 seasons ago, right? Another series. It wasn't. It was one of those like. It wasn't exactly isekai or whatever. It was one of the isekai likes, right? The one with the
oh, Backwater Swordsman. Yeah, that's one.
yeah, Backwater Swordsman, where another one, usually the light novel or the manga the light novel is a little bit better than the manga, if I remember correctly, right? But then in that case, the manga was better than the light novel, and the anime borrow from the manga, is what you said, right? It's
The
very
anime
similar to
borrowed
that.
from the light novel. The light
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
novel,
sorry,
or
yeah, the other way around. Excuse me. Yeah.
the yeah the manga is basically a retelling of the light novel, and it's leagues better. Like everyone agrees. So yeah.
So yeah, very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, a lot of like some things get switched around, um, I guess, and character designs are much better. Like I mentioned that Tojima's flashback appears in episode 1, but you don't really see it until apparently chapter 31 of the manga, so a long ways from here.
Damn.
So I guess the pacing is better in some ways. Also, I remember reading that in the manga that the V3 guy, he hates Heisei riders. So he's like, when he sees Tojima, he's like, who's the strongest Kamen rider? Don't say anything about being a Heisei rider. And I'd wonder why they cut that out from the anime. Dark, because
because someone's gonna start some fucking fights, bro. Because everyone knows it's fucking O's with the what's it called combo? The grasshopper combo. Full
that's
grasshopper
Kaiba,
combo.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Everyone knows
yeah, I
that's the
believe
strongest rider.
this was a president in the manga, but the manga was apparently made before the Reiwa era started. So there's no mention of Reiwa. But I believe that they mentioned that they took it out of the anime because the viewers who watch this series would be like in their mid 20s to 30s, so they would have started with the Heisei era and not the show era. So they cut that out to be like, uh, hey, we like all Kamen Rider here, kind of in a way. Also, a small tidbit. I guess I'll mention this now. The V3 guy, his name's Ichiyo Shimamura. He's voiced by Suzumura Kenji or Suzumura Kenichi. You know who that is?
Uh, I know. I keep forgetting his roles because I know of him, but I forget what roles he's done.
That's right, Jay. He's married to Maya Sakamoto, and he's also the voice of.
He does a lot of. He's
Oh,
like very prolific. but I forget.
He's the voice
what
of Ryutaros in Kamen Rider Den-O, and Den-O is happens to be
Oh, okay.
happens to be Heisei. So, but yeah, they
So,
can't do some other Kamen Rider series when doing this.
Hmm.
Where am I? Where did I go with this? What's my train of thought? Yeah. So yeah, the pacing is better, and it's a lot more better animated, and the character designs are much better because if you've seen this is the design of Tackle Okada Yuriko,
okay.
and this is her manga design. Gee, I wonder which one looks better.
Jesus Christ! What? What on earth? Okay then.
I guess this is a more apt. I guess this is a more
Jesus
apt
Christ,
comparison.
brother.
Yeah, the art's vastly improved, and whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
Where am I going
Oh
with this?
God, what is okay? Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I mean, like the art kind of might look like ass, but to this person's credit, this is a seasoned mangaka, so that's kind of their style.
Hmm. Yeah, but still.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I looked into this author, the Shibata Yokusaru, and they did a previous series called Air Master that quite a people liked, and there was an anime in 2003. I did not watch it, probably because I thought probably I thought the art looked like ass. But yeah, this is a very seasoned mangaka, so
Wait, you know,
so props to you for
what
Jesus
like
Christ.
thinking like this is a seasoned mangaka, so like all props to them. But also their other series I think looks like shit
Fuck
too.
you.
Like
Yeah.
their art may look like this, but they've made a lot of series. There's even one called 81 Diver, which got a live action and a game. So hey
an
man,
ideas guy.
I can't I can't I don't have I can't say anything bad about a guy who actually is popular, even though I don't like their art style. But yeah, that's a small negative. It doesn't really matter much in the end. But yeah, I guess so. The visual is good. The audio, now this is where it gets dicey. You
It
guys know
is
who
done by
do?
Light Up Films, but it's just
You guys know who does the soundtrack for this?
who?
You guys hear someone named Mori Calliope?
No
Wait,
fucking way. Is she in this shit too, dude?
wait, she doesn't do the
Do you
what?
know who Mori Calliope, or is it Mori Calliope? Am I making this up? No, I'm not. Okay. Near who produced Go Getters?
Go get it. What?
Is this real? I'm-
Yeah, it's real.
No, you're a fibber. You're
this
fibbing.
you're talking
Maury Calliope is not
Teddy Lloyd?
credited in this at all. Yeah, wait, are you just talking about Teddy
I,
Lloyd?
yeah, I'm getting
Uh,
there. It's someone who worked with
oh
Mori
my god.
Calliope, aka Teddy Lloyd.
Okay, a lot of people work with
Okay.
Maury
A lot of
Calliope,
people have worked
okay?
with her at this
You
point,
scared
man.
the shit out of me,
I was about to
alright,
say,
man?
like
I would
Mark
argue that
Lively
Teddy
was
Lloyd is
in the
like even leaps and bounds ahead of fucking like Giga at this point. Like,
yeah. I was like sweating. I was like, what? What is happening?
Oh yeah,
I was
I
like,
linked you guys Teddy Lloyd. It's Teddy Lloyd Alter Voice on YouTube. This is the 10 songs so far that they've used in the anime, and I have mixed feelings about some of them. I want to say like the first couple episodes. I want to say first three is the one with the album with Tackle, and I really only like one of those songs,
right.
which is Rider Rider, which is I guess Tojima's theme song because they play whenever he's doing stuff.
Mhm.
And yeah, so these 5 songs you can listen to them a bit while I talk. And then Tackle has their own theme songs called I Am Tackle. Then the Shocker Troops have theirs. It's called Legion of Hell. And then the Spider Gaijin is Spider Beat, and then they have a rendition of the original Kamen Rider theme song, but this is the Tedaloid version. It's called Let's Go Rider Kick Tedaloid Edit. It's not bad.
Mhm.
But like
Okay.
initially, at first, I was like, the only good song is Rider to Rider. But after watching the first couple episodes a dozen times or so, I changed my mind. It makes sense. Maybe it's just,
Yeah, I mean, like Teddy
what
Lloyd, like I've never been like a massive fan of Teddy Lloyd, but I feel like at the very least, like the music is not usually not like awful.
maybe it's because
Right.
I've been accustomed to it because I've watched the first couple episodes so many times. But they've grown on me, so but
Mhm.
I do believe from like the first five, Rider is the best one.
Okay.
And then if you go to the V3 guy, which is I guess the second part of the album, that the songs in here are way better. So like V3's theme song, Riderman's theme song, even like the female villain's theme song, and like the fight theme song of this one, they're much better than the first part. So like, yeah, Teddy Lloyd, you did a good job. People would like it. I know people like Teddy Lloyd and these songs, so I can't fault it. I had some things to say, but they're good now. We're good. Soundtrack is good. One small gripe I might make, but it's like such a small gripe, maybe because this is just like me yelling at clouds kind of thing. Um,
Mhm.
when Yuriko, aka Tackle, and Tojima were fighting the Shocker combatant, whenever they whenever they were attacking, it played their theme song. So it's like, all right, here, I'm Tojima, I'm gonna Rider Punch the Shocker guy. And then like immediately when it switches to Tackle and she attacks, it's her theme song. And then when Tojima does like his finisher, it's just his theme song again. So it's like it's
So it's like
constantly
it's
swapping.
a little like jarring, as they're saying.
Maybe
Oh, okay,
it's a small thing, but like
Mhm.
I mean, I
Yeah, they
believe
probably should have put in the effort to like do a full sort of like mashup. Then we're gonna do
Mhm.
something like that.
like even Crunchyroll made a thing about it. Like if you've seen this clip, like this is the part I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, okay. Ooh.
Yeah, like this part. It's a small thing. Um, it gets better, but like in the later fights when they add V3, they're not mixing it. They're like mashing their theme songs together like
Yeah.
that much. But yeah,
Yeah. Session says the main bump. He thinks the main bump they hit is all three songs are fairly different, so it's like the
yeah,
transitions are a little
that's
bit
fair.
difficult.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tojima's is fairly traditional tackles is like that. I want to say like V3 has the, like I said, V3 has the best theme song of the three, even though I do like Tojima's the most.
Mhm.
Or no, not V3. I'll say Rider Man. Rider Man has the most, the one has the most interesting one, even though I like Tojima's the most. Also, I forgot to mention Rider Man. That's my bad. So like the V3 guy, Ichiyo Shimamura, yeah, that's him. He's the oldest. He's the oldest sibling of three, and then the youngest sibling is Mitsuba Shimamura, and he's the one that meets Tojima and Yuriko first because after they beat up the Shocker guy, yeah, the Shocker band, they go into a family restaurant which he owns or which he works as the manager of, and then they start talking about Shocker, and he overhears and he's like, "Hey, you guys fought Shocker? Did you know Shocker is real? You want to hear my backstory about me and Shocker? It'll take about 6 hours to talk about if uh if I put in all the details." And Tojima's like, "Yeah, I want to hear this." And Yuriko's like, "No, I don't want to hear this." So like, that's a
Yeah.
comedic thing. Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot. That's how they meet him, and the mysterious other member of their group later on. But yeah, what else can I go?
Oh.
I guess I'll go over the voice actors.
Oh.
So Tojima Tanzaburo is voiced by Katsuyuki Konishi. Do you know who that is?
I keep forgetting his roles. I know. Katsuki.
This guy does not watch Cinderella Grey. He's Kitahara, my dude.
Oh, okay. No, it's like I know these voice actors,
Oh
but
yeah,
I'm like really bad at memorizing roles.
yeah. Name his most prolific role.
His most famous role? You
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, Spire, Spire.
Come on, Spire, come on. Dark
Wait,
knows it.
which one is it?
Dark knows, right?
What?
Yeah, it's Kamina. Like,
Yeah, that's right. He's the Gotchard belt from Gotchard.
Oh,
that's
okay. Oh,
also
okay,
true.
okay.
Yeah, and I guess he's also Diavola. Who cares? I don't know, from some series called the JoJo. But yeah, he's the Gotchard belt. So of course they'd make
Okay.
him a Kamen Rider.
I see, I see.
He's Char in a weird chibi Gundam spin-off thing.
Let's see. Yeah,
He's more recently he's Tengen. He's Tengen Uzi in
I don't know who that is.
Demon Slayers. Okay.
Demon Slayer? Who's that?
Yeah,
Anyway.
who even watches that?
And so yeah, Okada Yuriko, aka Tackle 2, she's voiced by Kayano Ai. You know who Kayano
Hmm.
Ai is? I
Yes.
don't. Name 3 roles by her.
3 roles? Brother, I literally just said I was bad at memorizing roles. The only one I kind of link her immediately, like off the top of my head, is Shiro in No Game No Life.
Correct. She's
'Cause that
also
was
a
like
La Latina in yeah, she's also a La Latina.
yes.
Or
Yeah.
aka Darkness. Why am I calling her La Latina? What's wrong with me?
Yes.
Yeah, and
But yeah.
that's cool. And then the mysterious fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The mysterious other female character is voiced by Fyro's Eye. So why do you have
Oh,
2 eyes in
Fire's Eye
here?
has been running around pretty a lot this season, actually.
And yeah, I
Let's
will
see. I
say
feel
that
like she's been pretty prolific the past like couple of years in general. Like she's been really
Yeah, she
fucking
took a break
grinding.
recently though, but she came back and with a vengeance. So that's a big thing, I think. But yeah,
oh yeah,
any last words?
she's so she does her role she does her role pretty well. Also, I guess like for one more or 2 more main characters, I would say like I will say that they for I know Hongo Takeshi reprises his role as Kamen Rider Ichigo for the scenes. So like yeah, they got the real Kamen Rider to voice act the Kamen Rider anime scenes. And
Oh, those are actual. Yeah, I was gonna
that's
ask.
him.
Like, are those re-recordings?
Yeah, that's him.
No, no, I know that's
Hiroshi
him.
Kishimoto's
I
voice.
was just under the impression because when I was talking to Nier about it, he made a good point where he's like, "Do you think they just use the original audio?"
No, it's him. They use new audio. Uh, okay, yeah. So I guess the Spider-Man guy, he's voiced by Koki Uchiyama. You know who he is?
Uh, Uchiyama Koki does like a lot of light voice because I know his like timbre is like higher up, but which voice did he do? Didn't he do something in Free, or am I just wilding?
Oh,
Okay,
you were close. You were close. Haikyuu.
what did he do? Haikyuu, yes, 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 yeah, yeah. Because I know he's like one of the like he's done roles since like a while back, so I know he's one of those like gay boy kind of lighter voice actors. So,
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
but you're wrong. You know how he's related to Kamen Rider?
but
He's the voice of Philip. And all basically everyone where Suda
so
Masaki
they're
can't
bringing
appear,
in a lot of
he's in
like
the
Kamen
voice of
Rider related
Oh,
voice
right,
actors this
right.
time.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wait, yeah, yeah.
he's
So was he Philip in Was he
Futo
Philip
Pai,
in the
yes.
animated? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
But yeah. So like everyone here is related to Kamen Rider somehow. And I guess the last guy, the Yakuza guy who's Tojima's antithesis, who's always like Shocker, he's voiced by Kenjiro Suda. You know who he is?
Did I
You should
can't?
know. Yeah. You named 3 roles, Fire.
Seto Kaiba, the house husband one, and then
Yeah, Gokudo voicing another Gokudo. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
I can't.
everyone here is a veteran voice actor and
Y-
shows. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially since they brought in like, because like the weight of the official like Kamen Rider brand is on this, so they have enough money to kind of throw around. So
Also, yeah, I guess the last Shimamura sibling is their sister. She's voiced by Kushimizu Ami. She just appeared in the episode 6. That's cool. Yeah.
all right.
Oh, yeah.
Any
So
last?
overall, I like the series quite a bit. Like I said, I've
Mhm.
watched this first couple episodes quite a few times, which is kind of different for me. Yeah, like you can tell this series is a labor of love to Kamen Rider fans and like these old 40-year-olds who love Kamen Rider and be like, I wish I could become a Kamen Rider. And like they've never lost their spark of wanting to become a true hero and whatnot. So yeah. I mean, I've got all the praise for this series. It's probably going to be my favorite of this season. That's not a Cinderella Grey. By far, this is by far and away the best thing I've watched this season. That's new. Um, yeah, better than One Punch Man. Watch it if you want. So yeah. What else? What else can I say about it?
Maybe this popularity will force them to give us a season 2 of fucking Futopia already, because kind
Have
of
they released?
really
Have they
sad.
released Kamen Rider Double? Have they released Double in English yet? No. Then no.
I think that's
Sorry.
coming soon. Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
know
think
if they
that has
will.
any relevance.
But yeah, no, it
I
definitely
hope it
doesn't.
does.
They made a Skull movie last year, so hopefully
Yeah, that
for
was cool.
Futopia. So hopefully.
I want to see more of that Joker dope hunt. But yeah, I really like the
Yeah.
series. Best one of this season. Is it better than Zet's Dark? Ooh, that's a hard topic.
Is it better than Zets? Zets is a real Kamen Rider series.
Damn, he's got me there. But yeah, there's only 4 chapters of this manga translated for some reason by the English group. Hey, you guys better. People are eyeing this series. You better pick up the slack because it's pretty good. I've also noticed some small Easter eggs because, like I said, I've delved into the author's other works, and I've noticed some happenings up in here. I've noticed some things. You can't fool me. But yeah, overall, I mean, what can I do but give it a solid 9 out of 10? Probably the best thing I'm watching this season by far. Definitely watch it, even if you don't. If you're new to Kamen Rider, I guess this is a good way to start your journey into Tokusatsu and Kamen Rider. Another good entry would be to be in Zets because Zets is being released worldwide at this like as long on Saturday, the same as this. And there's a lot of English being used in Zets for obvious reasons on why it's being released worldwide too. So, yeah, I highly recommend checking this out. It's a good series. Even, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Well, thank you very much, Toast. Again, this is Tojima wants to be a common writer, also known as uh, Tojima Tanzaburo wa Kamen Rider ni Naritai. So, manga original, made into an anime by Latin Films, done a very good work of it. It's one of those few series where the anime is a much more polished, better version of the manga or sort of the original material. That doesn't happen that often these days, but obviously, Line Films, the Kamen Rider boys, kind of came in and really put their backs into making this a great work. A lot of voice actors, a lot of people are from again, the various like Kamen Rider franchises have done work previously across various
Oh,
Kamen Rider franchises.
I forgot to
But
mention the opening is "Wannabe" by Teddy Lloyd, featuring Shigeru Matsuzaki and Top Ham Cat Kyo. That's cool. And the ending is "One More Time" by Teddy Lloyd, featuring Ryoji Tokito, and the ending's pretty unique.
yeah,
You should check out the ending if you see it. The opening's animation is just pieces of the anime. It's whatever, but the ending is really cool. You should check it out.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, obviously, pretty good, piece over, kind of overall product, both audio visuals and as well as how it being kind of a mixture of both introduction to the Kamen Rider franchise for those of you who don't want to just go through the original stuff necessarily initially, and if they want to watch something that's out this season, as well as it being like an homage, a tribute to the older Kamen Riders. So if you want to kind of get into it now, please do check this out.